Hit the button!
Alright everyone, back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Kegs, here with another Black project. This one was actually one that came to our email. Don't forget, you can email us. Link will be in the description below. Excuse me. We love it when you guys reach out to us. We do have a Discord server. Maybe shoot that email message and we'll get it to you. With no further ado, let's get directly into Project BlackStar. In the opaque world of U.S. aerospace black projects, few stories have sparked as much intrigue and as much skepticism as the alleged existence of a covert spaceplane program known as BlackStar. Emerging from the dense fog of classified defense initiatives, BlackStar is believed by some to have been top-secret, two-stage abortable spaceplane system developed during the 1980s or 1990s, possibly office of the National Reconnaissance Office or an undisclosed Defense Department contractor consortium. Though never officially confirmed, the BlackStar story resurfaced with dramatic force in 2006. Aviation Week in Space Technology, one of the world's most respected aerospace journals, published a controversial article by defense analyst William B. Scott. This report claimed that the United States had developed and possibly even fielded a manned, reusable, orbital reconnaissance platform hidden deep within the shadows of the military-industrial complex. At the heart of the BlackStar hypothesis is the assertion that the system consisted of two integrated components: a large, high-speed aircraft referred to as the SR-3 and a smaller rocket-powered orbital vehicle dubbed the XOV, or Experimental Orbital Vehicle. The SR-3, according to Aviation Week, The SR-3, according to Aviation Week report, bore similarities to the North American XB-70 Valkyrie in terms of size, speed, and configuration, and was allegedly capable of cruising at speeds exceeding Mach 3 at altitudes around 100,000 feet. This mothership could carry the XOV to the edge of space, where the smaller craft would detach, ignite its engines, and ascend into low Earth orbit. There it would conduct rapid surveillance operations, possibly deploying or recovering satellites before re-entering the atmosphere and gliding back to Earth like the space shuttle. Its landing was said to require nothing more than a long concrete runway, much like a conventional aircraft. The strategic value of such a system, if real, would be immense. In an age where control of orbital space has become as essential as sea lanes once were, a spaceplane capable of deploying assets or conducting reconnaissance on demand without reliance on ground-based launch facilities or long-range windows would be a game-changer. BlackStar would offer unparalleled flexibility in orbital operations, providing the ability to surveil or even strike from space in hours rather than days. Such a platform could rapidly replace failed satellites, inspect foreign aircraft, or perform covert surveillance over denied territories with little warning. This capability would represent the next evolutionary leap in space power projections and project a quantum shift in what has come to be known as a prompt global reach. Reports suggest that BlackStar may have been born out of the ashes of another black project, the National Aerospace Plane NASP or X-30, an ambitious 1980s program that aimed to build a single stage-to-orbit vehicle. As NASA collapsed under the weight of its technological and budgetary demands, some defense analysts believe its core technologies were salvaged and transitioned into a new and even more secretive program. BlackStar, in this narrative, was not a continuation of NASA per se, but a leaner, more achievable design using off-the-shelf technologies from both the aerospace and intelligence communities. Supporters of the BlackStar hypothesis cite multiple clues: mysterious sonic booms over the western United States, unacknowledged aircraft sightings near test ranges, and unexplained budget anomalies buried in classified Pentagon accounts. Some claim to have seen the SR-3 or XOV in flight or on tarmac at remote installations such as Groom Lake, also known as Area 51, or Edwards Air Force Base. A few former contractors, speaking anonymously, have corroborated the broad strokes of the program's structure without providing hard evidence. One particularly vivid account describes a delta-winged aircraft releasing a smaller wedge-shaped craft at high altitude, a scene strikingly similar to the BlackStar concept. Technically, the BlackStar architecture appears plausible, if ambitious. The SR-3 carrier would require advanced propulsion and thermal protection systems to survive sustained flight at speeds at Mach 3 or above. The XOV, meanwhile, would need rocket propulsion powerful enough to reach a low Earth orbit, but light enough to remain air deployable. Both vehicles would have to endure the aerodynamic and thermal stresses of launch, orbitable operation, and atmospheric re-entry. The design echoes concepts such as the Lockheed Martin X-33 or Rockwell's X-20 Dinosaur, earlier spaceplane efforts that were either canceled or reimagined as more conventional systems. In BlackStar, the U.S. may have quietly solved the challenges that defeated those programs, or at the very least adapted them into a more realistic configuration. Yet for all of the tantalizing details, no hard evidence has ever been made public to confirm the existence of BlackStar. The 2006 Aviation Week article, while richly detailed, relied heavily on unnamed sources and anecdotal observations. Critics quickly pushed back, accusing the report of sensationalism and lack of technical rigor. Jeffrey F. Bell, writing from Space Daily, dismissed the BlackStar story as almost certainly bogus, arguing that the system defied budgetary, technological, and strategic logic. Dwayne A. Day, a respected aerospace historian, penned an in-depth rebuttal in the Space-Time Review, dissecting the claims and emphasizing the lack of substantiating documentation, procurement records, or imagery. He pointed out that the U.S. intelligence and defense committees already possess highly capable reconnaissance satellites, raising the question of why such a costly and redundant system would be needed at all. Yes, why, U.S. government, do we need to spend obnoxious amounts in our defense budget? Not that we're number one in defense spending or anything like that. Adding further complexity is the confusing proliferation of similarly named entities. BlackStar Orbital, a real and publicly operating aerospace firm based in Florida and Arizona, is often mistakenly linked to the BlackStar Black Project due to its name. The company is developing a reusable satellite launch system called the BX-100, aimed at serving the intelligence and Earth observation market. However, this company was founded long after the supposed conclusion of the BlackStar program and has no direct connection to any black military projects. Nonetheless, the confusion highlights the enduring fascination and branding power of the BlackStar name within the aerospace circle. If BlackStar did exist, its absence from public records could suggest it was never operational or ultimately canceled due to budget cuts, changing strategic needs, or insurmountable technical hurdles. The post-Cold War era saw the collapse or consolidation of many advanced weapons programs, including numerous classified efforts. In this environment, BlackStar may have been viewed as unnecessary, too expensive, or even politically risky. Alternatively, some speculate that it could have evolved into a different platform or been absorbed into one of the current generation space efforts run by the U.S. Space Force or intelligence agencies under new cover names. In the absence of declassified materials or credible leaks, the BlackStar program remains shrouded in uncertainty. Unlike confirmed black projects such as the F-117 Nighthawk or the B-2 Spirit, both of which were heavily rumored before their public unveilings, BlackStar had never been formally acknowledged. Its alleged sightings, flight tests, and missions exist only as whispers from the edges of classified aerospace, passed around by enthusiasts, insiders, and journalists who specialize in piecing together truth from fragments. Despite this, the BlackStar mythos has proven remarkably resilient. It occupies a rare place in modern aerospace folklore, plausible enough to be taken seriously by some, but unconfirmed enough to elude rigorous documentation efforts by others. For those who followed the evolution of U.S. space power, BlackStar represents the kind of advanced capability that logically fits into known strategic doctrines and yet leaves no paper trail. Its enduring presence in public speculation reflects a deeper truth about classified defense programs. The U.S. government, particularly in the black budget area, has long operated on the principle of plausible deniability. Programs that require extreme secrecy due to their technological sensitivity, strategic implications, or geopolitical risks are buried under layers of compartmentalization and often with no footprint. In conclusion, BlackStar sits at the intersection of fact, possibility, and myth. It may have been a real two-stage spaceplane program developed in the shadowy margins of America and aerospace R&D, a paper project that never flew, or simply a misinterpretation of unrelated activities. Until official confirmations or credible documentation surfaces, its existence remains speculative. But as with many legends born in the classified corridors of military innovation, BlackStar continues to raise tantalizing questions about what technologies may already exist silently orbiting above us, just out of view. Alright, gents and lady, since we have like 1.1% female listeners, you know who you are. We appreciate you. We love you. We love all of you. That is the end of Project BlackStar. I almost said Darkstar. I did do that one. Maybe you can find that link pop up on the screen right here. Note to the editor. It's your boy Kegs. I appreciate you guys being here for another one with me. Hopefully I will see you guys next time. In the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that noti bell. That way you get notifications of all of our future projects. We love having you. We love doing this for you. Send us your ideas. I'd be more than happy to cover more fan sent in stuff. Even if it's not black projects, just say, hey, I want to hear Kegs do a video on, I don't know, how to make popcorn. Whatever you guys want, we'll do. We love doing stuff for you. So, I will catch you guys around the bend. And until next time, don't forget, there's always another thing. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Bye-bye. I don't like what the mayor sees. I can calm down, having dreams in my body and chalk lines brought out.